I don't know about you, but I've been searching for a non-aerosol dry shampoo powder for years, and I haven't found anything I liked yet. But when I came across this recently, I was so excited. So it turns out Batiste has a powder dry shampoo for dark hair. So it actually has a little bit of a tint to it. I came across this just randomly searching on Amazon. I was shocked because I didn't know Batiste did powders. So when I saw it, I was like, I need to try this. And so we're gonna do a little product review together. All right, let's get into it. So in case you're not aware, the issue with aerosol dry shampoos is that they have the potential to contain benzene, which is a known carcinogen. And while it's not an intentional ingredient in any of these products, it is something that can show up through contamination during the manufacturing process. What does that mean? Aerosol dry shampoos are a little bit risky because you just don't know. So for me, I decided the safest bet was to stop using aerosol dry shampoos altogether and look for a powder dry shampoo alternative. I'm one of those people who washes my hair once a week, which I think is a little bit of a blessing, to be honest. But in that last few days, that final stretch, I need a product that's gonna bring the life back to my hair. And I've always relied on dry shampoo. My favorite brand back in the day was Batiste. I loved the tropical scent. It smells so good, like vacation and coconuts, which are a couple of my favorite things. I've tried a few powders over the last couple of years and haven't really liked anything much. They tend to be a little pricier. I'm sure that they're probably a more difficult product to get right. But also, I found some of them cause buildup and feel a little gritty on the hair, which is exactly not what I want when my hair is already oily and greasy. This actually says that it has enough for 4 bottles of the full-sized aerosol, which actually seems like a great deal if they're telling the truth. I'm going to assume that they are. It says it refreshes, volumizes, and extends style, and it has just a hint of color. But as you can see, it's a little oily up here, a little greasy, not so much, you know, down here, because it takes a while for all of that to travel down the hair. But I feel like I need a little up in this region, and especially with like exercising, working out, sweating, like just need a little refresh. All right. Open it up. So it says to twist. Okay, there's only like one hole here, and what came out is like kind of a light tan color. Interesting. Let's put this on my hair. It says on the bottle to twist the dial to desired opening. We recommend partially covering the hole to control the flow of product. Woo. So what I like about it is I can see right away that it does blend in with my hair. It doesn't stay like white like other dry shampoos. I really prefer to go in with a brush when it comes to dry shampoo and just sort of work it around. Let's add a little bit to this area. What I used to love about Batiste was just like the volume it gave right away. It was amazing. Just with a few sort of like sprinkles of that, I feel like I'm seeing some really nice volume. Wow. I also want to put some in my bang area. Sometimes I feel like they get real flat. I need more in my bangs. Okay, so what I love about this so far is that the powder blends in immediately. Like there is no white shading. It's like very seamless into the hair very quickly, which I like. So you don't have to spend time like making sure it's all blended in. I don't know that it's adding any color to my hair. Like don't expect it to cover your grays or anything like that. If you do have grays around your hairline, I would recommend getting some of that root touch-up powder that exists out there on Amazon. There's like so many different brands, but that's like definitely what you want to get more precise and more pigmented color like on the areas where you need it to last a long time, but we'll see. The fact that they say this is the equivalent to 4 bottles of the spray that used to be pretty big, that's quite a claim. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait and see how far that goes, because it just doesn't feel like a lot. It's a little over an ounce. That being said, you know, a little goes a long way with this, and you want to be careful not to overdo it. The hair feels nice. It doesn't feel gritty. There's no scent from what I can tell. I mean, all in all, I would say I really like this product just based on this first attempt. I love the volume I've got up here. It honestly looks so much fresher and like dimensional than it did when I started. Like for some people, this is probably too much volume on top, but I love like that 90s hair with the volume on top. I'm not into this slick back look. I hate when I have flat bangs and they're just like lifeless and boring. This is looking good. I would say this is definitely worth trying. This is the best powder shampoo I've tried so far. I love the texture. I love how quickly it blends in. I like the immediate pump of volume I see in my hair. I can definitely see a change in the oiliness and the way my hair looks up here compared to when I started. This is a little on the pricier side. Amazon has it, but I saw it at Ulta and I think Target has it. I definitely recommend trying this and seeing if it works for you. I think it could even work for people who don't have dark hair, to be quite honest, because as you saw, it's like a very light colored powder. So even if, you know, you have light brown hair or red hair or blonde hair, I think it could work. I would definitely give this a try if you are looking for a non-aerosol dry shampoo. There are a lot more options on the market now than there used to be. I think this is gaining more popularity as people are becoming more conscious of the health hazards for aerosols. And so there might be a little bit of a learning curve with it if you're used to using an aerosol, but I'm really impressed by the results of this just on the first try. So I'm gonna keep using it. Let me know if you have any questions about this. I'm happy to answer, and I love talking about hair, one of my favorite subjects. So if you have any questions about this or anything else on hair, let me know. Bye.